What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Real Way. Chilly morning this morning. We're going to try to catch a few fish. I think the key baits we're going to use today is a spinner bait, a lipless crankbait, and maybe a spook or a Texas rig. Here's what we got going on. I was throwing the spinnerbait right here by the boat ramp. This might be the ticket. If you're fishing for stripers, goodness. Gee whiz. Got him on that trailer hook there. These guys are a mess, man. Well, once again, just like the last video, not the kind of bass we're looking for, but it's a bass, but on that trailer hook. It is a little windy. It's chilly this morning. It's about 55 degrees, so I'd say it's officially fall. These in the fall, these bass move up shallow. They push these shad back up into these creeks and coves and stuff like that, and kind of corner them, I guess you'd say, and they gorge themselves before winter. They just consistently eat. That's why I'm throwing a spinnerbait right now, is because they're feeding on these shad. Shad jumping right there. I'm just taking the spinnerbait, throwing it out there, reeling it in, and then stopping it, starting it, giving it a couple jerks every now and again. Kind of like I would fish a crankbait. Chose this part of the lake because we've got a northwest wind, a wind coming out of the northwest, and it's 10 to 20. In a little 14-foot aluminum boat, this is the best place for me to be so I don't get blown around. The other side of the lake would be very choppy. I'm just using this side of the lake and these trees and this bank as cover from the wind. There should be something right in there, some rocks. But I'd rather fish in this weather than 100-degree weather any day of the week. Kind of wondering how this chilly weather's gonna do with this GoPro. I don't know why I'm getting so many backlashes, unless it's because I'm casting into the wind or something. I thought that was a bite. It was part of that log. I don't know if you guys could see that spinnerbait, but looks just like a shad in the water. See if there's one in there. If I was a fish, that's where I'd be. Right in that cover. Waiting for shad to swim by. And then pow! Smack that sucker. Call me crazy, but this is about the only time of year I throw a spinnerbait. Unless there's just, this is about the only time of year. The only other time of year the only other time I'd throw a spinnerbait if I was fishing somewhere and people said, hey, they're smashing spinnerbaits. It's all you want to throw is a spinnerbait. They won't hit nothing else. Then I guess I'd throw a spinnerbait. Maybe during the shad spawn. Ooh, just got hit right there. Finding stuff to eat. Digging inside of those rocks. Holy cow. He is like, what's going on here? Man, he's not scared at all. Must be used to people. See you later, dude. He's like, where'd you go, man? Where you going? All right. I think I'm going to turn you guys off because, like I said, I have half battery life left. So if I hook into one, I'll turn you guys back on. Well, I just flipped in here with this Sweet Beaver. I was looking at this and I seen that pole there, this cover here, just flipped in there and caught that little guy. Yeah, hooked this one. He's just barely hooked on this crankbait. I caught one on the spinnerbait. Caught one on the spinnerbait, on the Texas Rig Sweet Beaver, and now on the crankbait. So they're tiny, they're small. All I'm doing is just throwing this around cover. That's all I'm doing, letting it deflect off of wood, just whatever, anything. I got a bunch of it back here. I'm just casting over it, and I could feel it hit that cover. And it being a square bill, it deflects over cover real well. That's all I'm doing. I'm just finding this cover and just throwing into it, starting and stopping it, making it look erratic as possible. I don't have very much battery left on this. I heard whenever it gets cold outside, these GoPro batteries don't last very long, and unfortunately, mine's at about a quarter of the battery left. Now this crankbait, catching a few fish. They're up shallow. I mean, right here, I'm in 3 foot of water. So, they're big ones. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I caught 4 fish total. Caught 1 striper on that spinnerbait. Caught 1 largemouth on the Texas rigged black and blue Sweet Beaver, the creature bait. Then I caught 2 on that black and chartreuse Strike King square bill crankbait. So I had fun, but remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and get outdoors and enjoy what God's blessed us with. That's the real way.